morning, Panthers.
Welcome to PPTV. It's Wednesday, which means the week is almost over. It's going to be a little cooler today. It will be sunny, but only 44 degrees.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Pampers, it's time for the Aerospace Fact of the Day. Today is an important day in aerospace history. On this day in 1970, American Airlines flew a Boeing 747 for the first time. The Boeing 747 is a wide-body commercial jet airliner and cargo aircraft, often referred to by its original nickname, Jumbo Jet, or Queen of the Skies. Its distinctive hump upper deck along the forward part of the aircraft makes it among the world's most recognizable aircraft, but it was the first wide-body produced. Manufactured by Boeing's commercial airline unit in the United States, the original version of the 747 had 2.5 times greater capacity than that of the Boeing 707, one of the common large commercial aircraft of the 1960s. First flown commercially in 1970, the 747 held the passenger capacity record for 37 years. Check out these 5 facts about the 747.
This is a milestone in Boeing history, a time to look forward and a time to look back. Rollout marks the beginning of a new phase.
Chances are you've heard about the plane with the spiral staircase in first class. The plane with the 2 wide aisles and the 3 widescreen movies and the 8-foot ceilings in economy. Pan Am will bring you the world's first 747.
Shuttle Endeavour takes to the skies one last time. The Boeing-built 747 carrier aircraft with the shuttle riding piggyback.
And now for some Parkland news. Panthers, we have collected over 116 pounds of plastic bags since we have started the Trex Challenge. The month of March is the last full month that we have before the collection ends in April. It's time to get recharged and remember to bring in those plastic bags.
Math team is canceled for today. You will have your final math competition at Parkland on March 9th. See Mrs. Reinecke if you have any questions.
Civil Air Patrol meets today after school. If you have any questions or would like to join, see Mr. Yee.
There will be a girls' leadership meeting after school today. If you cannot attend, please let one of the girls' leadership sponsors know.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes will meet today as well. See Mrs. Bauman if you have any questions.
Super Saiyu meets tomorrow with Dr. Cohen. Don't forget your flash drive.
Tomorrow is Green Day at Parkland. On that day, Parkland is going green by hosting a trash-free lunch challenge. If you bring lunch from home, only bring recyclable or reusable lunch containers so that we can help reduce the amount of trash in our landfills.
This Friday at Kennedy High School is the annual Parkland versus Weiderman basketball game. Tickets are $3 and sold at all free lunches. Soccer tryouts are next Tuesday. See Mr. Floyd or Mr. Kabe if you have any questions.
Hey Parkland Panthers! To celebrate our love of the earth, Parkland is hosting its first Earth Day photo contest. Here is all you have to do. 1. Take a beautiful nature picture like plants, animals, nature, or a picture of someone performing a helpful act towards the earth, like gardening, recycling, etc. 2. Email the picture to Mrs. Chung or post it on the social media with the hashtag Parkland Loves Earth with your name and grade level by Friday, March 4th. Both staff and students are eligible to participate. On Monday, March 7th, the entire school will vote for the best picture for each category. Best picture and best picture of a helpful action toward the earth during their grade level lunches. snap away, and may the best photographer win.
STEM night is almost here. Bring the whole family to an awesome night of fun as we celebrate science, technology, engineering, and math. It is on March 10th from 6 through 8 p.m.
Recently, one of our 8th graders took part in an amazing competition. Divya Kagante participated in the 2016 Maryland FTC robotics competitions. On Sunday, February 21st, Divya Kagante's FTC team won the Maryland State Championship game and got several awards. The team was chosen to compete in the FTC East Super Regional competition at the University of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Here is a brief interview with Divya.
I'm in a team with the First Tech Challenge, and we make robots to do something, and we learn a lot from building and coding. Our robot's name was Otto, and it could pull up on a bar, and it could go over a mountain with churros, and there was a lot of debris on the floor, and you had to go over that too. And then there's also autonomous period where you don't control the robot, you just code it to do what you need to do. We worked on it since September. Before I did this other thing called FLL, and this one is like a lot more building and using real materials and using metal, and I'm part of the hardware team. We make the materials on the robot, we make the chassis, and then make the attachments to do certain things, like get the climbers on the side of a mountain.
Now for a little history. Panthers, did you know that on this day in 1933, the film King Kong had its world premiere? King Kong was one of the first movies to use special effects to create a main character. In this case, the giant gorilla, King Kong. Kong was actually an 18-inch puppet that was moved centimeters at a time. Then the artist would take a picture on a film reel. He would then move the puppet just centimeters again and take the next picture on the reel. This is called stop motion animation. For someone to create 1 minute of film with stop motion, they have to take 30 pictures per second or 1,800 pictures for just 1 minute. Can you imagine the amount of time it takes to move the puppet or puppets, then take a picture, move them again, and take another picture just to make 1 minute of footage? It took months to bring King Kong and all the creatures in the movie to life. The movie is considered a classic and has been remade twice. Check out this clip of Kong fighting with a T-Rex.
Well, that's all for today, Panthers. We're going to leave you with this quote from Dr. Seuss.
Think left and think right and think low and think high. All the things you can think of if only you try.
What will your imagination create today?
Have a great day and move.